What's up, guys? Drew here. So as many of you who have followed me for any length of time will know, this time last year, Hurricane Florence came through the Carolinas and wrecked us. And, you know, it wrecked North Carolina and South Carolina, but it caused a great amount of personal devastation to me and my family. At the time of the hurricane, I did film a live quickly to let everyone know that I was okay. Things were going downhill, but my family was safe, and that I didn't know what would be going on with my channel. Fortunately, I was still able, after the hurricane, to continue to make my content as I wanted, so that was good. A little bit after the hurricane, I also made a thank you video. I think it's called I Can't Thank You Enough. So many people in the community reached out to me in different ways, and they were just so supportive and beautiful, and so I did a video to really thank everyone. Other than that, I was actually filming and documenting everything as I went through it, but it took till probably April of this year before my house was, I can't say done because it's not done, but mainly done. And April just seemed like such a random time to put out the hurricane video, so I decided I'd wait for the year anniversary, which is now, and sort of show you everything I went through between then and now. I'm sorry this is so shaky, I'm holding it with my hand. So yeah, you're gonna see little snippets and pictures, and I'm gonna warn you, the video can be kind of hard to watch, at least it is for me. But you know, I'm here on the other side now, so. Yeah, here's my experience with Hurricane Florence. Okay, well, there's water steadily leaking out of this ceiling up here around the light fixture. I mean, you can see on this side too, all kind of leakage in my laundry room. Oh, the kitchen, yeah. All in my kitchen. I don't have enough pots for all the leaks. All of the windows on the side of the house, we have towels in them because everything is soaking wet. I don't know if you could tell, but it's soaking wet. Water's just coming right in all of the windows. These are all the towels, wet towels and blankets. Well, not all of them, but many of them. The door, my carpet is soaked. Look, it's coming right in the door. The garage, it's a joke. It's a joke. All wet everywhere. Just steadily raining in my garage. Over there, that's what's left of my greenhouse, right in there, yeah. And this is my bedroom. So here's a big, long, wet spot. And there, up here you can't see, there are two dry spots. Oh, you can kind of see. Because my husband went up into the attic, oh, there's another one, and put a bin down to catch the rain. And then right here, yep, all in my roof. We aren't even going to be able to turn the electricity on when it comes back on because everything, all the electrical is wet. Let's see how wet it is.
curiosity. I just want to make sure that we have it all documented if need be for insurance purposes. We're just letting this one drip now, huh? Having a hard time today. It's Monday, September the 17th. I had a hard time yesterday too. I am so optimistic. I am annoyingly optimistic. I'm the kind of person, I can find a silver lining on any cloud. I know that there is always meaning. And there's always a lesson to be learned, some wisdom to be gained, something to be gained from every experience. But sometimes it's really hard. Right now is really hard. Hopefully an adjuster is going to be coming later today, but I can't even be in my living room unless my husband's home because my house is so... it's so trashed. And I have a headache because my house stinks. And we've really done everything we can. My husband, thank God, works for a carpet cleaning company. And one of the things that they do is water extractions, and they have equipment for drying flood damage. The van does not require electricity, and he sucked up water as he could, and he used the basically industrial vacuum, like this huge, very strong vacuum that lives in the van, to suck up all the insulation. And he pulled out all the drywall and bagged everything up and put it outside, so because that's the majority of the smell. And he took the rack of towels we had in the kitchen, put it in the garage after it stopped raining, and cut away the carpet that was wet and pulled out the padding. But really, he put an industrial dehumidifier, and it's pulled so much moisture out of the house and out of the garage. We've really done everything we can, but it's not enough. It just... I've been burning incense like crazy. I have to say thank you to Trish for that, because I've been burning a lot of the beautiful incense that you sent me because it smells really good and strong. I know everything is going to be okay, and I really am miss optimism. But it's just hard right in this moment. I'm having a hard day. It is Tuesday, September 18th, and I just want to say how amazing my husband is. As I said, yesterday was a hard day for me. I'm sure you could see from the footage how destroyed my house was. And my husband went to work all day, sucking water out of other people's houses, and then came home and brought us subs from Publix because I don't have a kitchen. I can't cook anything. Everything has to be ready to go. And then when he heard about the day I had and how I'd spent hours cleaning the bathrooms, meticulously going through every little thing in the bathroom just to have some sense of control and normalcy in my life, he came out into the living room and straightened it up as much as he could. He even vacuumed, just so I wouldn't feel so overwhelmed every time I came into the living room. Now, it's not perfect. It's not really how my house should be, but it's so much better. He really is amazing. Also, yesterday I started going through my bedroom. I have a bag in the room. Things that were in the bedroom that I have decided can go. They're leaving. I'm asking myself 3 questions. Does it serve a purpose? Does it have a function? If the answer is no, does it hold any sentimental value? If the answer is no, then I'm asking, does it spark joy? And if the answer is no, then it is leaving. It's out. It's a new day, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have the time or the energy to devote to things that don't serve one of those 3 functions in my life. We have an adjuster hopefully coming out today for
wind. And then tomorrow, definitely the flood guy is coming out. It's onward and upward from here. Just a quick little update. A lot of things have changed in my home. Today is Tuesday, October 6th. We just heard back. This is my new pantry. We just heard back from our insurance yesterday. And my husband has taped up the hole in the ceiling so that we're not breathing in mold spores from the ceiling, and that's try to block airflow as much as possible between the garage and the house, because we do have the air conditioner on. But we heard back from the insurance yesterday, and they put in for the highest claim they could, but we have a $2,500 deductible. So I was really upset last night. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but I was really I felt defeated because it's not going to be enough money to fix everything that's wrong. You cannot see, but we've got mold in the supports for the roof. Okay, of course we need to be reshingled. Look, they have to pull all the sheetrock out. I think my kitchen needs to be gutted. Look at my wall here peeling away. Look at my countertop. The best one right here. Look at my countertop. It's swelled. And it's just hard to, you can't even open the, wait, you can't see what I'm doing. Open the drawer without it hitting the countertop. My pantry here is, you see where my husband has cut away the worst of the mold in here? It's just, look at my floorboard. Look at what has happened. Look, it just, and I mean, that's not even, there's a lot more. Okay, so we went in for FEMA, and we weren't denied, but we were told that we were ineligible. So then the next step was to apply for this. That door needs to be fixed. This door needs to be fixed. All my windows need to at least be resealed, if not replaced, on this side of the house. This door needs to be replaced. Okay, we need new flooring. The settlement we're getting is not going to be enough. So you can apply for this. They call it a small business loan. I don't really know. Okay, so they call it a small business loan, but essentially it's designed for things like this when you're denied by FEMA, but you can't, you're denied. We were denied by FEMA because we have insurance, basically. But the insurance isn't enough. So we apply for this loan, and if we're approved, it's got like really low interest rate, and they work with you. They want you to be able to rebuild your house, basically. If they feel like we're not qualified for that, then they kick us back to FEMA. I don't really know how that part works, but the guy called my husband today, and I cried when my husband told me about it, because he was very helpful and very sweet, and he was like, we're gonna get you. I understand that the money that you're getting is not enough, and we're gonna help you out. We'll figure it out. And that just, like I said, I started crying because I just felt so relieved, because you feel really helpless. Like there's nothing you can do. Like I can't just, we're a paycheck to paycheck family like most people. I mean, we have a lot of nice things, and we're not worried that we can't make our bills or something and still have nice things, the things we want on top of what we need. But we just don't have a whole lot of savings for a situation like this. We are a one-income family, and I don't have a kitchen, basically. I mean, fortunately, the appliances work. The only appliance that we know for sure is gone is the washing machine, because it just poured on my washing machine the entire time. So I've been doing laundry at my daughter's place. She lives with her boyfriend. But things are looking up. I feel a sense of relief, and I feel optimistic for the first time. Because I feel like we're actually going to be able to get this done. More updates, guys. It's Thursday, October 11th, and here we are in a tropical storm. So dealing with this mess all over again. I mean, fortunately, it's nothing very bad, but still, more wind and rain, just what we need. Tropical storm has blown the tarp off, so now my house is going to be leaking again. It's ripped the tarp away. You can see all the little orange nails. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Once again, joy. Okay, so it is Monday, November 5th, and just a quick update. It has rained today, so if you can see, the track in my sliding glass door is soaking wet. Of course, it's all grimy and gross, but I can't, water just comes in now. Fortunately, it doesn't go out of the track. We've pulled out the carpet and laid down an area rug. My husband has put paper on the ceiling to try to keep the elements out, as it is just wide open to the garage and the vent that is in the attic. So just cold air, bugs, everything can just come in. It occasionally, you can probably hear my dryer, it occasionally leaks over here when it rains. That's why there's that hole there, because we've had to poke it so the water could drain out, because of course we still don't have a roof. The insurance checks have been, it's all messed up. They sent the checks to New York for some reason. Neither of us have ever lived in New York. And then when we told them of their mistake, they rerouted them, sent them to us, and then canceled them and reissued new ones. So it not only did we not get the checks, it made our checking account go wonky, and now they're gonna have to reimburse us for fees that were incurred. But yeah, we've got somebody lined up to do the roof as soon as we can. I mean, everybody's getting their roofs fixed, so you know, it's first come, first serve. We have these cracks here in our block that have to be fixed before we can think about laying down new flooring. My husband talked to a drywall guy, and he said he was going to come out last, I think, Wednesday, and then it was last Thursday, and then we just haven't heard from him since. I don't know. I personally think we should just get somebody new and say fuck that guy, but I'm leaving it to my husband. The house is still in a state, and I don't know when we'll get it fixed. The check that we did get from the insurance it'll cover the roof and maybe the drywall, and I don't know if it'll cover anything else. We are jumping through all the hoops that FEMA wants us to jump through in the hopes that they will help us, give us some of the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they have set aside for this kind of thing to help us get our house fixed, because if not, it'll probably take us years and years to get it back right. Quick update. Oh, it's echoing in here. It's December 4th, and we finally have a new roof. Of course, we do not have a new ceiling yet, but at least it doesn't rain in my house anymore. Last night, our refrigerator decided to die. So, yeah, we had to clean it out. Fortunately, we have a mini fridge in the garage and a big cooler, which we used during the hurricane. So pretty much everything we had made it into one of those two places so that we didn't really lose anything. I will get my new refrigerator the day before Yule. So I had a bunch of pumpkin frozen in the freezer for Yule pies and breads and just stuff that will be being made in the next couple of days because I no longer have a freezer for it. It's just one thing after another, but you know, we are making progress, so we're on our way up. All right, guys, it is Tuesday, January 8th, and just a quick update. I've gotten the cracks in the subfloor in progress, and we have sheetrock on our ceilings and insulation. It's amazing. Today, they're gonna tape it up and, you know, putty it and whatever, finish it off. So we'll be able to hang the lights back up. I'll be able to cook again. Haven't been able to do that in 3 days. Thought it was gonna be longer, but fortunately it's not. Today is Thursday, January 17th, and I have a ceiling, both in the garage and here in the kitchen. It's lovely. Of course, we're gonna have to repaint everything, but we had planned on doing so anyway. It had to come out into the living room a bit. Currently, everything is covered in plastic. My husband is repainting all the ceilings. Where it leaked here and in a couple other rooms, we had to seal the ceiling, and then you have to repaint the whole thing, which we had to paint. He painted in here already. We've got our new door in the garage. We're just waiting for it to be installed. We're getting the siding fixed today, and the house is gonna get pressure washed. So things are moving slowly but surely. I don't know when we'll get the kitchen in order, because I mean, you can look here where it's swelled and it's all come up, and right here it's like, yeah, it's like this everywhere. The cabinets don't set right anymore. Yeah, we've got to get the kitchen replaced, and of course the flooring is like the last thing. But we're getting there. So it's Friday, February the 15th, and they're getting ready to fix my kitchen, finally. So we've pulled all the doors off of the cabinets, and we'll be getting all new cabinets. They're waiting in the garage. All new countertop. There'll be a new hood over the stove. Well, we're gonna put floating shelves on this wall, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but. So they pulled out the cabinets, and obviously there's a mold issue. So we're having to get new drywall put in. But fortunately it's a special drywall that's actually waterproof or water resistant or something. So a better drywall than we had. And it continues. Okay. We have new drywall in the kitchen now, where all the mold, thank you Florence, had been. We're getting there. So as you can see, we still need flooring. That is the one thing we have not done. With the insurance, it turns out that they were so swamped. We changed the color of our walls, you can see, and rearranged. But they were so swamped when it came to the insurance adjusters. They sent a newbie to us, and he didn't know what he was doing, and he just put all kinds of wrong information on our claim. So a supervisor came out, and he redid our claim, and we got all the money we needed. We could have done the floors and everything, but as you saw in the video, when we got into the kitchen, suddenly there was a problem. Yeah, it turned out the kitchen was much worse, and my husband had fought so long and hard for so many months with everybody for money that he just didn't feel like dealing with trying to get supplemental insurance. As you can see, this is our new beautiful storm strong sliding glass door. It's a beast. My house is kind of messy, so please forgive. We will need to redo this flooring. All the flooring is getting redone. We repainted the kitchen. We resealed the windows. At any rate, my husband didn't want to fight with the insurance company any longer. So we just decided next year when we get our taxes, we'll redo the floors ourselves. We're just not going to worry about it. Obviously, you know, all the ceilings are redone and beautiful. We got a new washer and a new dryer, because they both died from all the rain. We got these new countertops, which kind of stinks about that. I mean, I love them. I really do. They're nicer than the ones we had by a mile. But I had just worked so hard to redo our kitchen countertops like a month or two before the hurricane came through. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, this is our stove that we had. It's fine. You see we got new cabinetry. Beautiful, beautiful. New hood. This is a new refrigerator because the old one died because of all of the rain. And we also have a new dishwasher. All the appliances. A new Keurig. We had a different Keurig before. The toaster survived. But the rain, it just killed everything. My floating shelves that I've always wanted. I love my little pendant light too. You know, I'm very happy with it. Don't get me wrong. We still have to paint the garage ceiling. My husband hasn't gotten to that yet, but you know, bless him. He worked his butt off. I won't show you the contents of the garage as it is still a mess. That's the one place in the house that we have, I mean, we have worked on it. He's worked on it, but it's still It's still a mess from the hurricane because lots of stuff got shoved in there that shouldn't have been in there. There was another issue with money, with the money not being enough for the flooring. It was the roof, redoing the roof. So the insurance company gave us enough money to reshingle our roof, but of course they gave us enough money to reshingle with the cheapest shingles you can get. They are out to make money. They're a business, I get it, but we wanted better shingles than that. So our roofing job was gonna cost more regardless. But then when they ripped all the shingles off, they saw that on the other side of the house where it had leaked, it was because the roof, it wasn't done properly. I don't know the logistics of it. I'm not a carpenter, a contractor, or an architect, or any of those things. But where the house joined together, it's supposed to be done some way, and they didn't do it. They did it wrong. So that's why our house leaked. So they had to actually cut away part of the roof and repair it. So that's another cost on top of. And again, we could have gone for supplemental, but my husband wasn't feeling it. So I love my house. I really, really love my house. And it's more the way that I wanted it to be in the first place. You know, of course, we we fixed it how we wanted it. So, you know, it's more what I wanted, but, you know, it was worth the journey, but going through, it was horrible. It was hard. And I don't regret it, but I'm glad it's over. And I never, ever, ever want to experience anything like that again. So yeah, that's basically the journey. Like I said, all we have now is to redo the flooring and we're golden. So yay, we came out the other side. All right, guys, that's my journey through Hurricane Florence. Thank you, as always, for watching. Thanks for all your support. And until next time, much love and gratitude.